Hi there. This is a nice question if you want to brush up just your basic differentiation skills. We've got to find dy by dx in each of the following cases. For part 1, we've got y equals 3x all squared multiplied by x to the power 4 all divided by x for 3 marks. And in part 2, y equals the cube root of x, again for 3 marks. And finally in part 3, y equals 1 divided by 2x cubed, and that's for 2 marks. So if you'd like to have a go at any of these, just give you a moment to pause the video. Okay, welcome back then if you had a go. Now the answer to part 1 is in fact 45x to the power 4. To get that, okay, what you've got to do is, well, we'll just take the equation that we're given here first of all and copy it down. We've got y equals 3x all squared multiplied by x to the power 4, and that's all divided by x. And so we need to clean this up first of all, and so 3x all squared is going to be 9x squared, and if you multiply that with x to the power 4, you add the indices and you're going to get 9x to the power 2 add 4, which is 6. And this is divided by the x here. And now I can cancel this down. I can divide x into x to the power 6, and that gives me 9x to the power 5. So now I'm in a position to differentiate this, and so therefore dy by dx equals, and in the usual way for terms like this, we multiply the power with the number at the front, so it's 9 5s are 45, and reduce the power on the x by 1, so that's x to the power 4. Okay, well, we now move on to the next part, and in this part, part 2, we've got to differentiate y equals the cube root of x. And again, if you'd like to pause the video and have a go at this if you haven't done so already, just give you a moment to do that. Okay, welcome back then if you had a go. Well, we need to express this as a power, and we should be familiar with the fact that when you get a cube root, it is x to the power 1/3. Okay, if it was say the 4th root, it'd be x to the power 1/4, and so on. So we're now in a position to differentiate this one, and so again by the usual method, we just have 1/3 multiplied by the 1 at the front here. That's going to give me 1/3. Subtract 1 from the power and you get x to the power minus 2/3. Now you could leave it like that. It's quite acceptable to leave it like that for the 3 marks. But if you do want to go on to clean this up, well then think of this then as 1/3 multiplied by, and when you've got x to the power minus 2/3, this is the same as 1 over x to the power 2/3. Okay, we just remove the negative sign and put it underneath the 1. And cleaning this up further gives us 1 times 1, which is 1, and this is all divided by 3 times x to the power 2/3. You could leave it like that, or you could take it even further still. You could rewrite the x to the power 2/3 as the cube root of x for the 3rd part there, and then for the 2 here, all of this is squared. Okay, so there's another alternative. Anyway, this answer, as I said earlier, is quite acceptable for the 3 marks. So we'll move on now to the last part of this question, and that's part 3 then. And for this one, we've got to differentiate y equals 1 divided by 2x cubed. So again, if you'd like to have a go at this, haven't done so already, do pause the video. Okay, so for this one, if you try it, again we've got to get this into a better format. Think of this as a half multiplied by 1 over x cubed. 1 over x cubed is x to the power minus 3, so you've got 1/2 multiplied by x to the power minus 3. With practice, you should be able to go from here straight to here. And if we differentiate this now with respect to x, in the usual way, we've got minus 3 times a half, which is going to be minus 1.5, but better left as minus 3 over 2. Reduce the power on the x by 1, and you've got x to the power minus 4. And again, this is acceptable as an answer for 2 marks. But if you do want to take this further, this is the same as minus 3 over 2 multiplied by 1 over x to the power 4. Remember, x to the minus 4 is 1 over x to the power 4. And if we clean this up further, we've got minus 3 times the 1, that's going to be minus 3, and it's going to be all over 2x to the power 4. Okay?